Wait, we're gonna do one right now?
Yeah,
Okay. About what?
anything. What's on your mind,
Anything?
Alex? How was your day?
Okay.
Like, how was? Let's talk about your COVID experience in high school in your dorm. How was that,
High school,
Alex?
my dorm.
Like, how was that? Like, how did that affect you mentally?
Like my COVID?
Yeah,
He
like in
said,
your
I didn't have no school. I played video games all day.
shit. That sounds like fun. Not gonna lie.
For real. I wouldn't complain.
Talk to us, Alex.
Are you recording right now?
Maybe, maybe not. Just talk to us, bro.
You need my consent.
Huh?
You need my consent.
I'm not making sense.
He
You
said,
need
you
my
need my
consent.
consent.
Consent? Yes, we're recording. I
Okay.
wanted to record us when when we're
Mm,
not like I'm just trying to catch you guys off
Like,
guard,
yeah.
like
okay.
mid conversation, like a true, actual, genuine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I did probably play more video games than I should have, but no, I don't like doing school online. I hate it. I don't like it. For certain reasons. Like, there's things I like about it, cause like I can watch lectures whenever, cause like there'll be videos,
Mhm.
but like it's not like that responsibility is like put on me
Like
to like watch that video, and like I'll be like I'll put it off. I'll be like, oh, I'll watch it like a day or two later. I'll watch at this time, and I don't, and then that puts me behind.
yeah, I
And
feel.
like mm,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I cut you off, bro. Keep going.
well, like and then like right now, because I'm not online, like they still record lectures, but like I can go to the lectures in person because I don't have COVID,
Mhm.
and like I feel like it helps me like maintain a schedule throughout the week to like go to these classes at a certain time. Yeah,
So
I
like I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice to have like school at home, but I feel like you let yourself off more easily
mm,
than when you're actually
Definitely.
like since you're actually in the class. Like when you're home, you can be like, oh, I can do this later. But then you're prone to procrastinate more when you're
definitely.
home. Like when you're actually in class, you feel like you're enforcing yourself. Like, oh fuck, I gotta listen, I gotta take notes. Okay, we're watching this. It's literally right in front of me.
Yeah.
But when you're home, there's more distractions. Like how
Mm,
you said, like when you said you felt like you played more video games than actually doing your
mm.
schoolwork. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I sit in the front of the class usually, right?
Hmm.
So like the teacher's like right looking at me. It's like I'm obviously not gonna be on my phone or anything.
He's like dead
And
ass
like
just looking in your
yeah,
eyes.
yeah. So like I can't being on my phone would be kind of rude in a way. So like
I
I'm
fuck with
just
I fuck with
you
that
know
heavy Alex. Like you have that, like that mentality where you're in class, you're in front of the professor, and you have that decency to actually listen. Like I know there's some like, do you like by any chance see any other students in there that are like off topic doing something else that they're not supposed to, even though
yeah,
it's not like your business, but you still see it.
yeah, all the time. And then like say like 5 to like maybe 2 minutes before class ends, people already start like packing their bags and stuff. You can hear zippers going off.
Yeah, you're like the zip zip zip
I'm like, damn, chill.
zip.
She's still saying stuff. Like we got a few minutes, bro.
That's
Like chill.
hard, bro. That reminds me of like when fucking like in high school, like it'd
Hmm.
be like 10 minutes left in class, niggas start putting their fucking pencils up.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa.
Careful there, sir.
If you guys read the rules, we can say it, but very limited.
Pretty limited.
Okay, okay. I thought we just said no because well, you said towards me that I couldn't.
Okay, it's cool because I'm probably gonna chop this part of the podcast off anyway. But
But
Okay,
oh,
no
carry
more,
on.
bro.
Sorry.
That's your last
no,
strike.
the what I was talking to you, what I said implying to you was the being late part, or like late the people that come in late. That was the only part that I was being, the only part that I actually, was talking
What
to
do you mean
you.
being late?
Like, like when we're about to start recording and somebody texts us, "Oh, I want to join," and then we have to wait for that person to come back on. Like it's better for them to let us know 2 hours ahead of time or like 30 minutes. So then like it'll be like mid podcast. It'll be like, oh, like we have a guest joining us like today. Like
Mhm.
he's like a very like he's gonna be a very familiar face throughout the season or the following like episodes and shit.
Mhm.
Anybody can join mid podcast, but they have to let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, just to keep the flow of thought that we have going. Like just churning. You know.
Like them gears moving.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to say is like, have you noticed how they changed teaching now, like in elementary schools? I hate it.
Wait,
What
what
do
you
you?
mean?
Like, take the math subject for example. It's so different to what we first learned, and it's like it's so much more confusing the way they teach it. Uh, because like for example, multiplication. You
Yeah.
just do two numbers above each other, you get your number, right?
Mhm.
It's so much different now that it's like when I try and help my brothers to figure it out, I can't because it's just the way they want to do it in schools now. It's just so confusing. So I'm just like, well, I'll show you the way I know, but I can't show you the way they're trying to show you.
But I
It's
mean,
it's just weird.
I feel like aren't like most teachers now are like they're basically our age.
Yeah. I think so. Somewhere around us.
Like around like from like from our like from like I guess you what so you're 20, Alex you're 20, I'm 21, so
21 tomorrow.
let's go B-Day boy. I hope you get hella licks, baby boy.
Ah, no.
No, but you have work tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, but no, it's fine. I get to chill after work. I get to relax.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
Do you have any
Yeah.
plans?
For the weekend, yeah.
What you gonna do, bro?
My girl wants to take me out and buy me stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, she finna spoil you. Okay,
Love that. Spoiling the
Yeah.
king.
that's cute.
Oh, but you guys know how you said that you like solve multiplication, like put two numbers on top of each other?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't learn that way. I learned the lattice way.
I did too. I actually did
With
too.
Pilates. Is
It's
that
the
the
box.
The
Yeah,
box,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I
You
learned it
go.
like that too, but did you never learn to with the numbers up top of each other?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
guess the lattice stuck with me more
yeah,
for some reason.
yeah. They teach us that method, but I don't know. I feel like the Aladdis was more.
Pilates was interesting. It
Yeah,
was fun to do. It just took more time. And that's fine, I guess. But like for example, like the way sorry. The way I was taught mainly is just to put the two numbers on top of each other,
Hmm.
yeah.
which is
But
easier.
hmm
But
but for
like
big nu-
now they Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess for big numbers, lattice is helpful because it's like kind of a little
You
bit more
could break
organized.
down each one kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, and figure each one. Cause like the way they do it now is like they make them round. So
Hmm.
take like 27 plus 15. So
Hmm.
instead of it being like just add it, they do like 20 plus 10 and then 7 plus 5, and then you add both numbers together that you get. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's how they do it. It's
How do
weird.
you know? How do you know that they do this way?
My siblings,
Oh yeah.
whenever they
Wait, what
ask me
grade
for
are they
help.
in?
Palma is in 7th or 8th, and then the twins are in 4th, if I'm not
Dang.
mistaken. Yeah,
Damn,
they're old, they're growing,
they're growing,
folks.
bro. They're like
Bro,
Yeah,
they're young adults, bro.
yeah,
last time I saw them, they were little kids. They were like
yeah.
babies.
They're babies, bro. They're like to my hips and shit.
Mm. My sister's taller than me slightly.
For real?
Damn.
Yeah, and she's only 14.
Okay, Chewy Sosa.
Imagine.
Salma?
Yeah,
Dang.
Fuck.
I'm a midget.
So she's like 5'10", 5'9",
Like
5'8".
5'9", 5'9.5" maybe at most.
Also, like, okay, you know how? Okay, I don't know. I always found that I felt like females that are like 5'6" or like five
Mm-hmm.
seven or higher, they're considered tall. Like, what is that? You know, like, because that's the average male height, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why did they seem more tall? Because
Because
go ahead, go
what
ahead.
you know,
No, go ahead, bro. You got this. You're missing.
like you know, aver on average girls are shorter, so like if one's like on average like a bunch of them are like 5'4", 5'3", and then like one of them's like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", they're obviously gonna
Consider her tall.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because my sisters are both like 5'7", 5'8" too.
Damn, they're like your height basically.
Yeah, we're all the same height.
That's how it is for my family too. Like I'm the shortest, not the shortest, but I'm the shortest male. But like all my other siblings were all around the same height. It's just like one of my sisters is just like short, but like
Hmm.
my older sister and my little sister, they're all like around my height. So how? Oh, we talked about you. How was your day, bro? What you do today?
Uh, it
Any
was it was all right.
any weird encounters?
Um, Not really. It was just a regular old day. I went to work and then came back.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hmm. What about you, Adrian?
Today was actually kind of weird.
Why?
Cause I mean, I usually wake up, take my students to
Hmm.
school like around 7, come home, I take a shower, you know, brush my teeth,
Hmm.
daily routine. Cause when I used to wake up and take them to school, I usually just put whatever I have on, put a jacket on, my shoes, and just go.
Hmm.
I'm down there like half awake, just taking them to school. But like I feel like the cold wakes me up.
Hmm.
But earlier today, when I got off, I felt sick. Like, do you guys ever have those moments where like you're just just chilling, sitting down, and then just a wave of like sickness just hits you? Like you
What
feel
Yeah.
type of
like
sickness?
uneasy, dizziness,
Like
lightheadedness.
kind of like you get that pit feeling in your stomach?
Yes, and
Yeah.
you feel like you throwing up or something.
Yeah.
Like
No, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
that's how I felt, and I was just like, why am I feeling like this? You know,
Mhm.
I was just like, what the hell? So like I went to bed, I took a nap, and then I woke up, and then I ate something, and then I just felt better. Like it felt like, excuse me, it felt like a spell almost.
Mm.
It just felt weird. And then I'm here, just chilling, vibing, drank a Sprite, everything's all cool.
Feel better now?
Yeah, I feel 100% better now. Also, adding to that, I feel I think I know why I feel like that because I did not eat at all.
No?
No, no, I didn't eat
That,
anything at all. I think I had like my first meal of the day was like after I woke up, like around 6. That's when I had
And
my
then
that's
first meal of the
probably
day.
it.
Yeah, that was
You're
probably it.
letting it Yeah, you're letting your body eat its own
Yeah,
fat basically.
I was
To make
starving.
Mhm.
All
That's
right,
basically
yeah.
what you're doing.
All right, so like clearly this is the revamped version of Nocturnos. Season 2, we're back. I felt like the first season felt like it didn't have a very strong foundation. It felt like it was all over the place. But I feel like we're in a better place now. Like idea wise, feature wise, and what we have like moving forward. What do you guys think?
like a better idea of what we want to do.
Yeah, like more clear. Like yeah, yes, totally. So like,
Like
go ahead.
like we still want to have fun with it, but like the first one felt like because we were new. It was the first time we were doing it,
It was like a
and then
test.
yeah, test run. Like now, yeah.
So like, in my own words, for like
Hmm.
the first like first that like the first few steps of this, I guess, journey in some sense.
Mhm.
I feel like we can talk about basically anything. Just because we got to keep it in a format where is acceptable on Spotify and other platforms and stuff like that. But like we're open to anything.
Any
Alex,
conversation.
yeah, conversation wise, we're open to anything. There's not really clear, like we're not very judgmental. I mean, we can be sometimes, but we're open minded to anything. Anything at all, anything and everything. Make it wild, make it spicy. And shit like that. And like for like ideas, what to expect. Um, what ideas, Alex? What kind of topics have you had in mind lately, or like any stories that you have in mind?
What to talk about?
Yeah, just anything like from the top of your head or anything that you had written down.
Like I don't know. I guess one of the things I see being taught a lot that it's like icebergs or like talking about like
Like this, like the surface level of
yeah,
like a show, a song, or like a person,
yeah,
or like a group of
anything.
people.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I always watch those videos to go to sleep because I feel like it's like not, I don't want to say white noise, but it's like just the constant hearing of someone talking like in a monotone
Yeah.
like way. I feel like it just it like it tickles like my, I don't know. It just makes me want to go to sleep. It makes me sleepy.
Hmm.
But some of them are actually very interesting. Like I did see, I seen an iceberg about the back rooms and like talking about back rooms. There's one time when we went to Chicago downtown and we went to that
Yeah.
parking lot, and it felt like we were in the back rooms because every door we opened it felt like it was the exact same room that we came out of, and like there was a lot of like mist, fog. I don't know, I was feeling very like uneasy, like an eerie feeling, kind of.
Do
Hmm.
you remember when we were at school? Now, one day that was really, really foggy. You had pictures of it.
Oh yeah, that was that day. That
Silent night vibes.
I felt like that day was a dream. That day could not be real. The amount of like the visibility of that day was just unrealistic.
Hmm. It was just so, especially like
Silent Hill esque.
if you were just like in school and you would just look outside,
Hmm.
you're just like, damn, like
You're not even looking outside. You're looking at like just nothing. Like
yeah.
like you see like the outlines of the buildings.
Hmm.
That's it
I
was
would
actually kind of scary.
I would remember that Eggers a lot because it was right next to the park and there's like hella trees.
Oh, like
It was
oh
super easy to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's super easy for the like fog to be there and then like you see like trees in the background like maybe covered up by the fog a little bit.
I think I walked to school that day, and it was actually kind of like fun because I'm pretty sure like it's mist, right? That was mist and fog. Mist and
Mm.
fog is like what, evaporated water, or what is mist? What is fog?
Mist?
Yeah,
Mist is like yeah, just like small droplets of like water. They're
it's
like
like
just still in the air.
it's like you're walking through a body of water that's floating.
Kinda yeah.
Like I felt like my skin was like moist
Mm.
just walking through it. It felt so weird, like, and especially listening to like music, it felt pretty like cool walking through it. But then like when you're actually walking through it and you start to like not see shit, but anxiety levels were like on a high. Cause I was like, where am I going? Am I going to
It's,
school?
I guess it's weird how it happens because like it usually happens with like like moist like humid air.
Hmm.
It's like a cool breeze or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's weird to see because like we don't live in a particularly hot or cold area. You
It's
know?
a very bipolar.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure what we're gonna get like a winter storm this week from like Tuesday night to Wednesday or Thursday.
I think Tuesday night till like maybe Thursday or Wednesday.
Um,
What's gonna yeah.
the snow is cool and all to like a certain extent,
Mhm.
but like when it gets to a point where it's like 12 inches of snow, is that really enjoyable? Like, do I really want to go outside and drive or shovel?
The weather winter storm warnings out right now.
Yeah, I seen that and I was like, what the hell?
Tomorrow,
We had like
90%
we had
rain.
like 2 winter storms.
90% rain tomorrow. Wednesday, 90% snow. Thursday, 50% snow.
All I gotta say is whoever wants to come down to the Midwest during the holidays, do not come during the wintertime.
Don't come for
Worst
Christmas.
worst time of the year.
No, the thing is, here where we live, you will be perfectly fine on Christmas, no snow. The next week, we get 2, 3 inches of snow.
That shit fucking sucks.
Like this Christmas, what happened? It was kind of semi-rainy, gloomy, and then like 2 days later, it started snowing. This is so weird.
Yeah.
Mother Nature's delayed a couple days for here in the Midwest, so just don't
Yeah,
come here.
like we expect the snow to come and like doesn't come and it just comes later.
Yeah,
Yeah. I hate that. Like, didn't it snow like in like was it April? Cause I'm pretty sure is April after February,
March,
March.
Yeah,
Cause didn't it like snow like in the first like 2 weeks of March
yeah.
last year? Like we had like
Yeah.
a whole blizzard, and
We
then like
snow came in February last
yeah, and
year.
then like a couple days later, the sun came out and like it's already spring. Like what the fuck happened to the blizzard? You know?
Yeah,
I don't know. The
that's
weather
that's
is
hilarious.
weather is very weird concept. Especially
You
cause like oh my fuck, go ahead.
No, go ahead because I was just gonna go into a movie I seen about the weather. That's it. Go ahead.
All right, you're talking about what's the one the day after tomorrow? Or the day before?
No, I was watching. Well, there's two movies. Well, one's about the weather, Geostorm.
I heard
It,
of
it was.
that.
I don't think I've heard of that. What's
It's
it about?
basically um the weather got out of hand, so all the nations, countries, and
Wait,
continents
I think I
came
did hear
together
this.
and they built this machine called Dutch Boy that would basically it controls the weather. So if you want rain, it rains. If you want snow, it snows. And there was basically a virus implanted in it. So in the middle of the desert, it was snowing or raining or whatever.
Do you think that movie was based on a true story? Do you think the government actually controls the weather? Like there's like, you know how some people
I
say like I know I seen a video on Facebook of like the government controlling a cloud, like their own like, like
a mini cloud.
their makeshift cloud and they can make it rain.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like do you like I no, there's no I feel like the government has I feel like they already have a way of controlling the weather right
I
now.
feel like if they do, they're very clever to keep it a secret. But if currently they don't, I feel in the future they will. Because there will be a point where all that futuristic stuff we see in movies, whatever, it's gonna be real. You know, there is gonna be a time where shit, it is gonna be snowing because the government can make it snow or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of when.
Mhm. No, the government I don't trust the government at all. Not one bit. Cuz
Me neither.
cuz I'm pretty sure it was like with like the last year like when Trump was the president where he signed this thing where the Area 51 was forced to release,
But yeah.
files and evidence of aliens or like any like extraterrestrial like equipment, like aircrafts and stuff like that. That's I feel like that's the first step of us, actually getting a glimpse of
And
what the government is hiding.
the thing is, they did confirm, that those were things that they didn't know what it was and how it was flying that fast. So it's like
That's actually kind of
something
scary.
is out there. We don't know what, but
I, f-
something is out there.
I think we should not. I think the U.S. or like anybody in like on Earth should explore that, and I don't want to find out. I mean, it would be nice, All right, cool. There's other specimens, living things out there besides us on Earth, But to think about it, that's kind of scary because at any time or any moment we can get invaded or abducted.
The- Yeah, yeah. Have you seen the videos that show how big the universe actually is?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it's massive to the very little we only know to all the stuff that we haven't even seen. It's so massive.
The universe is like
It's a
it's
mystery.
it's beautiful, and it's a
Yeah.
mystery.
Yeah. Like just if you think about it, the Milky Way itself is so huge. We haven't been able to capture everything in the Milky Way, you know?
Yeah. It's like the
Now imagine,
ocean.
yeah, now imagine being able to figure out everything that's in the universe.
Yeah. Like back to when you're talking about how like the government when they admitted that they don't know how fast they were going, just that sentence alone is like how smart are we really, like,
Yeah.
cuz the ocean didn't it say like the ocean's only like 10% explored
I think one
Yeah,
percent.
it's
or
like
1%,
yeah, it's
and
very little compared to
and the
everything else.
and like the like with like outer space, there's like a certain percentage that we explored. That's actually kind of scary knowing that there's other like species that have explored literally like places that are millennials away. That is like that's like an achievement that humanity is not going to like achieve in a
Probably not.
very long time, not even not in our lifetime, that's that's crazy.
Yeah, but technology has been getting more advanced, like a
Quickly.
lot
By
more
the
rapidly now.
day.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is, will I be alive to know that stuff, or will it take centuries? Will it take decades? How long will it actually take to
Achieve that.
have that technology where you're just like, well, we could do this now?
Like time travel, do you think do you think that's a thing now? Like do you, like I know there's people studying it, cuz isn't that like more in the quantum realm, like quantum physics?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's
You don't
right
think
now at least like possible.
I I feel like Elon Musk has touched on it or will touch on it. I feel like he's going to discover time travel or he's going to build a machine. Cuz I feel like he's the only like scientist that has like the balls to like do shit.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
again, what if? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean
I
to
don't
cut
know.
you off.
I wasn't saying anything.
Like, then again, what if that leads to? I don't want to say, but like, it leads to the government not wanting him to do that, but he still does it,
Hmm.
and it leads to problems with not just the government, but then his all his companies and all that.
That is that's true. That's very true. I
Or
don't
what
know.
about like, or like if he does say like discover time travel and like get a machine or something like that to be able to do it, and he does go back in time, wouldn't it be like a create like how like the Avengers they went back in time and like they messed up the multiverse or whatever where
Like
that
some
happened?
kind of like penalty.
Yeah,
Like the butterfly effect.
yeah, like change something in the past.
But like do you think that would only affect
No, it
his
would.
universe? Cuz if he comes back, he's going to come back to a different universe. We're still going to be like, in our personal like
We'll see it
you know?
how we see it, because we won't know nothing happened. Is what
Yeah.
you're trying to say?
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
like it's like the Mandela not I want to say the Mandela effect. But like yeah, it's gonna feel like like another random day for us. Like
Mm.
we're not gonna know what's changed. That's pretty cool. Like if you guys had a like if time travel was a thing now, like commercial,
Hmm.
where would and very like easily accessible. Where if you guys could track time travel, where would you guys time travel? Anywhere, like it can be like it doesn't even have to be on Earth. You can time travel like before Earth.
Before. The thing is, are there penalties to doing it?
I mean, are you? I mean, I like. Are you afraid to like find out there's a penalty, or like you're just like fuck it, let's do it?
No, like for example, with the butterfly effect, if I do anything wrong, will it penalize everything? Will everything change?
I mean, if okay, let's just say there is, would you still do it, knowing the
Oh,
consequences?
I would, I would do it. I would use it more as like, oh, I'm on a tour,
Hmm.
cause I don't want to mess anything up in the universe.
Come on, Barry Allen, don't mess up the timeline.
Exactly. Like, imagine just you, for example, if you just say hi to someone,
Hmm.
that
Yeah,
could change everything. You never know.
that's hilarious. Like you come out the portal or like the machine, and you just like hi, and then you literally like you fucked up your whole timeline back home. Like you have different parents, you don't even know us anymore. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's how time works. The universe works.
That's really like that's nuts.
But the thing that the concept of time is not real, which
No.
I know Alex and me had a debacle about.
What do you mean? Do you think it's real?
No, I was telling you time wasn't real, and you're like, yeah, it
No.
is.
No?
I was
Time
talking
isn't
about
Yeah,
real. It's relative.
I was talking about this like earlier. Like, do you think time is a democracy? So
like for example, time, the concept of time
It's relative.
could be, yeah, exactly,
it could be
because you never
changed.
know. What if a day wasn't 24 hours? What if
That's what
just
I'm
because
saying. Yeah.
like yeah, what if just because the sun turned, why does that have to mean that it's
It's
been a day?
yeah.
Why can't it be a week? Why can't it be a month?
Like, isn't it like on I don't know what planet? There's a planet where like it takes like the sun to like you know to set 3 times for it to be considered a day. Or there's some days where like a day passes by and the sun hasn't even set and it's still daytime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a like Alex said, it's a concept that I understand. We have sundials, and that's how it kind of started.
Yeah,
But like I said, what if it wasn't a day? What if it was a week?
for real. Like in Alaska, I, isn't there like there's a season I don't know if it's spring or winter where like the sun is set for like a month.
Oh,
The
it's in
sun,
I don't know if it's in Alaska, but I know what you're talking about,
yeah,
where
right,
the sun doesn't the sun doesn't set, and
yeah,
like it'll be 3 in the fucking morning, and the sun's just bright.
is bright, and then there's like there's other seasons where like it'll be like 12 it'll be 12 p.m. afternoon, and it's dark outside.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
It's so weird. It's just the way everything is set in life is so weird.
Yeah,
We're getting into a lot of conspiracy theories.
I
That's a
love
great topic to
conspiracies.
talk about though.
I love conspiracies because there's like with conspiracies, there's never an answer. Everybody, everybody can say whatever they want to the conspiracy. And it can't make sense, and some of it can make sense, but you can't really say that person is wrong because that person themselves don't know if their theory is correct.
Exactly.
That's
Hmm.
that's cool. Um, so like I don't know. I feel like time is just I feel like time is an object. Like it's human made.
I mean, it's human made, but I don't think it's object. It's like a
Like
theory.
it's not like a thing you can grab or something like that, like physically. But like just the concept of it, it's human made. It's so like like it's a thing,
Mm.
but not really a thing.
It is a concept made up by humans, but it's just we don't know a definitive thing about it. It's just we know it's a concept and we know this is how it works, and that's how we were taught. It works like
Yeah.
this and only like this. So
That's like weird. Like, do you like when I was like what I said is time of democracy. Like, do you think like when time first was like created, it was a group of people, you know, and then some people were saying, all right, when the sun goes down, it's nighttime, and when the sun is out, it's morning.
yeah, definitely.
So like,
That's probably like
go ahead, go ahead.
it's probably like it's like obviously it was made a really long time ago. It's probably like you know probably like people like what people considered science like this like the smart people or whatever group that made it.
Yeah,
They're probably the ones like who thought about it, who were thinking about it, and were trying to I guess I don't know find a way to keep everything 'cause time really is just to
like everything on track, basically.
yeah keep us organized. Like this is this time, like this is when we do this, this is when we do this. Like we sleep at night, we eat in the day, we wake up in the morning. So like they're like, oh, okay, so the sun, the sun rises. We call that day because that's when we're up. That's when we're like
And
gonna eat, gonna hunt. Yeah.
like in that sense, there's some people that sleep through the day and
Mm,
carry on. What they consider the day is when they wake up, which is the nighttime.
mm,
It's just weird, because everybody has their own way of telling time,
yeah.
but not like with numbers, but like just like the way they carry out their daily routine. Like
Like,
for go ahead,
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. No, go ahead, because it was heading towards a different topic. Go ahead.
No, you're good, bro. We can fuck that topic. Fuck time.
No,
What do you want to talk about, bro?
I was just gonna say it's just like what's his name? Is it Ben Shapiro, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, he had an interview with some girl where well the girl was saying about gender, right? Different
Mm,
types of genders, whatever. You have your transgenders, your non-binaries, your bis, gays, etc. So he was saying you can identify yourself as whatever gender you want, but why can't you identify yourself as whatever age you want? It's the same concept, but why can't you do it compared to doing it with with your gender?
mm,
You
But
get what I'm saying?
but like with like being with your gender, you can physically prove that you're a boy or you can physically prove that you're a girl. But mentally, I feel like that's a different story because everybody has their own train of thought.
Yeah.
But like on paper, bro, you have a cock, pull it out. You're a boy, right? No,
No,
I
that
mean,
and that's what he was trying to explain. Like, okay, you are saying you're this, right? You identify, say it was a female, she
hmm
wants to identify as a male. You physically are a woman still. You have not changed. You still have female reproductive systems, etc.
mm.
And you don't have guy reproductive systems. You can make yourself look like a man, but you're still genetically a female.
like you can title yourself as a male and you're a female.
Yeah,
That
and
that that
that's
makes sense. That's not. There's nothing wrong with that. That makes totally sense. It's the same thing as pronouns.
hmm
Yeah.
Is
and
there's
that's
Correct.
nothing
what
wrong
he
with
was
that.
saying. That's what he was saying about age. Like, you can. Why can't I identify myself as 50? Why can't I do 60? Like, what is the difference between that? Because it's the same thing. If you want to identify yourself as, let's say, you're a 16-year-old kid, you want alcohol, whatever, you want to identify yourself as 21. You physically have an ID that tells you when you were born.
hmm
So you can't just up and say, "Oh, I'm 21 today, but I'll be 16 tomorrow." Same with, the gender.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
like,
saying that I'm not there's nothing against it. I'm not against it. I'm
mm,
just explaining what the video was because we were kind of in the concept of that.
Yeah. That.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
gender is like gender and sex are two different things. Like sex is biology, you can't change that. But
hmm
gender is like more of a social construct, and it's more of how you feel. Versus
But
like what your sex is what you are.
they're two genetically things that
Hmm?
everyone has. Everyone shares it.
What do you mean?
Gender and sex.
No, sex is what, yeah, genetics, but gender isn't. No, sex is genetics. Gender is not.
A, sorry, I meant sex. Sorry,
Yeah, you can't change
sex
sex, obviously.
sex is genetic,
Yeah,
and age is also genetic because you're born at a certain time, and every
yeah.
year you
Well, it's
gain.
also I mean, that also makes it relative too, because it's considered time, and also
That's what
people.
I'm saying. That's why he was
Yeah,
saying it's like relative because like why can't you do this? Why can't you do this? If it's the same concept, just two different thing, two different genetics,
mm,
sex and age.
Yeah,
But that's what
that's
he was
that's
explaining.
that's very good. All right, do you guys have any like final thoughts, emotions that you guys want to like talk to us about? Any, I guess like the daily advice of the of the day, whatever advice of the day. Do you guys want to spill out?
You guys could go. Let me think of one.
Alex, you got something?
I guess to
Anything positive?
yeah, keep at your hobbies, no matter what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always try to have fun. You know what I mean?
Enjoy life.
yeah,
Yeah.
Life goes by too fast for you to not be able to enjoy it and be like, I'll do this today, do that tomorrow.
yeah. Like
It's
just be
just
happy, like
yeah.
I mean, you can have sad days, but I feel like being sad is not a choice. It's more like it's just, cause and effect, Something happens, I'm sad, something happens, I'm sad, something good happens, I'm happy. But like happiness, you can keep yourself happy by just reminding yourself, I'm a good person. I deserve to wake up today. I'm happy I'm waking up today, to see another day, to see my parents, my family, just grateful to be alive, you know?
Being being sad just proves that you're human.
Yeah. It's nothing
So
wrong with being human.
yeah,
All
if
part of
you
the
have a
human
sad
experience.
day, you have a sad day. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
You know, just don't stress yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, life will come at you. You deal with it, and then you move on, keep going.
That's just build your character, It
Hmm.
it makes your character more, I guess, quick-witted cuz you can work your way around it, create positive outcomes
Mm.
Hmm.
and steer yourself into like a correct road for your life, I guess. I
Hmm.
mean, you can do whatever you want, you can say whatever you want, just don't harm anybody else. Everybody has their opinions, everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and there's nothing wrong
Hmm.
with that. Just don't be a dickhead, bro. Literally.
Yeah, just enjoy life while you can, cause it's gonna go by too fast, and by the time you know it, all the regrets that you have. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know other way to explain it.
You miss every shot you don't take, basically.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I guess introductions. I'm Adrian, 21, from Indiana.
You're not 21.
I'm 21.
You are too old.
I'm 18. All right.
You
Yep.
identify yourself as 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I identify as 18. I
Okay.
just graduated too, so face
What is your
ass.
occupation?
Face ass.
Ah, you could go, Alex.
Well, I'm Alex. I'm 20 years old. I also live in Indiana.
You're
Mm.
20?
Let's just say we're
Yeah,
Hoosiers at this point.
we're Hoosiers. Oh, Hoosiers.
We're Hoosiers.
What's it called? Um, what's the saying that we have? Uh, what's the saying? Ah, something about rats. Region rats.
Oh,
We're
region
the
Hey,
rat.
get
region
some.
rat.
That's funny. That's funny.
Big up the region rats.
That is hilarious.
Well, I'm Jesus. I turn 21 tomorrow.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Early birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's already 12 where
And
I am.
what?
You're
No, it's
21,
not. You
Sosa.
liar.
I'm joking.
It's 10:14, boy. Stop lying.
I looked at the time too. I was like, "There's no way."
What if you were
And
born on fucking on the leap year, like the
I
year that does
I
not
do
exist?
wonder that. I wonder like
You'd be
what am I
like 10
about?
years old right now.
No,
You'd be
it'll
like
be every 4 years, so
5
I'll be 5
something.
and some change.
Some change.
5 and change. That's
Wait,
crazy.
yeah, time flies, bro.
Hmm.
We're all old. Our nuts are hanging. You know, it's life is a highway, bro. For real. Well, yeah.
Mm.
I guess we're cutting. We're out. Peace.
Bye bye.
This is the last episode ever, guys.
For real.